Hello everyone. Hi, my name is Ade, and today I would like to do a review on the two new Tom Ford fragrances, one called Cherry Smoke and the other one called Electric Cherry. So let's start off with Cherry Smoke. So I went to the store today, and on my left side I have on Cherry Smoke, and on my right side I have on Electric Cherry. So with Cherry Smoke, I get like a juicy, dark, rich cherry. And then when it gets to the dry down, I get more like woody notes. And I also get like a touch of incense. It's something kind of like addictive down there in the base that I get like an incense vibe from it. Now, performance wise, I feel like after like an hour or two on my skin, yeah, I feel like I lose the cherry actually, and then I get more of woody notes. Okay, so in the dry down. Yeah, and I'm sniffing myself from earlier. I would say maybe like 4 hours ago. I really don't smell that cherry on my skin too much, or the woody notes, or really on my clothes. So that's what I get from the Cherry Smoke. And also I would say that out of the three, I would say if I was a guy or for my guy, the number one pick out of all the three cherries, I would go for Cherry Smoke for the guy. But it is a unisex fragrance, and I could see a lot of women loving this and wearing this as well. Now the next one is the Electric Cherry. Now that one, when I smelled that one, I totally fell in love with the Electric Cherry. And actually, I like the scent more than I do Lost Cherry, and I love Lost Cherry a lot. In the opening of the Electric Cherry, I get more of an artificial cherry. It still smells like cherry, but it smells more like a artificial cherry. And when I say artificial, I mean like a cherry that I would smell in a drink. So in my first impressions, when I smelled it, I said, it smells like a drink, like a cherry drink. So I would describe it like, if you guys know Sonic, and they have this real popular drink called the cherry limeade. So I would say like the cherry limeade without the lime. So that's kind of like the type of drink that I get from this. And then also what comes out is the jasmine sambac. And so I think that I can even smell that jasmine more over the cherry over time. And so in my first impressions, I said, something smells like the 90s. Something is reminding me of like a fragrance or something from the 90s. And so jasmine sambac is a very popular note. It's found in a lot of fragrances in the 90s and even till today. So it's given me remnants of something. I just don't know exactly what fragrance, and that is definitely probably because of the note of the jasmine. Now with Electric Cherry, I actually could smell it more on my skin than I do the Cherry Smoke. But after a few hours, I feel like that gets kind of lost too. So I think that they tried to get it to last longer, but honestly, I'm just going off of, you know, the samples that I have and what I sprayed on myself in the store up until now. And so I would say it is about, I sprayed it at 1, and right now it's about 4:30. So just 3, not even 4 hours later. And so I don't know how the performance will truly be on this. And honestly, in the order that I like the fragrances, I would say for me, actually, I love fruity floral fragrances. So my number one spot will go to the Electric Cherry. My number 2 will go to the Lost Cherry. And then my number 3 spot will go to the Cherry Smoke. For a woman, to me, this Electric Cherry is super duper feminine. I really like it. Like I said, I like it more than the Lost Cherry now. And the only thing is I didn't end up buying them because I have so many cherry fragrances and I just want to make sure that I'm totally in a love with them instead of just, just keep acquiring stuff, especially because the prices on this. So now the stores that I went to, they only had 50 ml and that was going for $3.90. But I heard that Selfridges has it 50 ml for $2.85, but I think you have to get a membership with them or something like that. Maybe like a $50 membership. I don't know if it's $50 or $100 membership, and then you can order from them. So not saying that I wouldn't get, if I were to choose over the two of cherry smoke or electric cherry, I would pick electric cherry for the purchase. But honestly, the cosmetic store company has Tom Ford fragrances like at a 50% off, price. And so honestly, I think I'm just going to wait until they get it. Hopefully they do. Okay. And so that's it. That's what I think of the fragrances. Right now, I'm going to go to a kid's birthday party and I'm going to see if people smell anything, if I get any compliments, and hours later, if I even smell the fragrance on me at all. So this is my review on Tom Ford's new cherry fragrances, cherry smoke and electric cherry. So if you stayed to the end, please be sure to like and subscribe, and let me know also if you smelled the fragrance, if you've tried it, which one you like more, all those good things. Let's chat in the comments. Peace. Okay, guys, I'm back, right? So it is about 8:30 p.m., right? And so I put the fragrance on at 1 p.m., let it, stay on me for a few hours. Went to a kid's birthday party. It's now 8:30 p.m. and I want to tell you what I can smell, what's left. So I sprayed on my skin, my clothes, and also I had on a jacket. So the right side was electric cherry. And so I barely smell anything, and it smells kind of soapy to me at this point. And the left side was cherry smoke. And this one I could still smell a little bit of the woodsy, incensey touch that I was telling you about. Just a little bit of the floral, jasmine sandalwood I smell here. And a little bit of the woodsiness here. So it's like really sitting close to the skin. I asked my husband if he can smell it on me. Well, on the way there, he did say he smelled fragrance. But on the way coming back, he said he can't smell any fragrance. So at the party, no compliments, but like I said, who cares? Just as long as I like it and can smell it. And so that is how the fragrance wore. So I would say maybe a good 4 to 6 or 4 to 5 hours. Yeah, so that's what I got. And like I said, I'm just gonna wait probably till it gets into the cosmetic store company. And there's one other thing that I forgot to mention before. So this is my Lost Cherry. And now that I smell all 3 of the cherries up against each other, I can now smell that this is like a sour cherry. So this is a sour cherry and it's really boozy to me. And then the cherry smoke is like a juicy, realistic cherry with the woodiness and the dry down with the incense touch. And the electric cherry, like I said, is like more artificial cherry. Smells like a light cherry drink. And then also that jasmine pops out a lot in that fragrance. So I also wanted to add that cherry smoke, I feel like that fragrance can be worn anytime, but I see it as like deeper and darker. So I see it as like a nighttime fragrance. Electric Smoke, I see it as more bright and vibrant, and I feel like that one, you can wear it during the daytime. And Lost Cherry, I guess you can just wear it anytime. And actually, I feel like it's more like daytime as well. And so that is how I would categorize the time of day to wear the fragrance. And then also the seasons, I would say, Cherry Smoke, I believe you can wear it with cold weather. I think it can withstand the cold weather. Electric Cherry, I believe that it will be like a beautiful springtime fragrance because of the floral notes. And Lost Cherry, I just feel like you can just wear that anytime. And so these are my updates on the new Tom Ford's Cherry Smoke and Electric Cherry. And again, until next time, peace.